Well, hello, everybody, and welcome back to this episode of G-Bear's Off-Grid Ways, a homestead in the desert. Look at the winds. Yep, I got them again. Although I did get out and do some work this morning, the winds came up and had to shut everything down because it was just blowing way too hard to get anything done. Let's take us a walk outside, and we're going to go up to the water tank, and I'll show you what I did get done before the winds shut me down. Getting late in the day here. The sun is on its way down. Look at all the barrels up there. Oh, I hope you can still hear me. That's I just stepped out into the wind. All right, yeah, I moved some of the barrels that I have here up here into place to get them into line and see how my estimates went, and it looks like I might even be able to get a 15th barrel up there instead of just 14, but we'll see. These barrels all have water in them, so they won't blow away. They're probably all about 1/3 full, although a couple of them have to be cleaned out yet. The water that's in them is water to clean the junk that's in them out of there. But I wanted to make note that notice that only one barrel is on the span, and every other barrel is right over a support. So I got one in the span, I got one on the support, and one on the span, one on the support. So that barrel full of water, running, I figure, around 8 pounds per gallon, and that's 60 gallons, that's 480 pounds. I don't think I'll have any problem with the flexing there, because down there at the garden house, I have a 60-gallon white barrel sitting up there on top of just a pallet with 4x4 legs, and it's holding fine. The only thing I had to do was put angle supports so that the thing wouldn't rock one side to the other in these heavy winds. And yes, everything down there inside the garden house is doing great. The corner's up bigger. And I do have to say, since I added that HGO product to some of my plants, and what I did was I had like 2 early girl plants in. So I put some of the HGO in around the roots of the one plant, but not the next plant, to see what would happen. Well, I was in there today, and I'll show you that later on. But the plant that got the HGO is almost double the size of the other plant now, and it's only been a few days. So that's amazing. And yes, I've got fruit set on just about everything over there. I mean, the tomatoes showing fruit set on them. The cukes are already starting to show on them. The zucchini, zucchini. I like messing around with words like that every now and then. But the zucchini has big flowers on it, and they're like morning glories. They open up in the morning and then close up when it gets hot. But yeah, I've been running through and make sure and everything's pollinated. I did notice that the leaves on my peach tree are getting eaten by something, but I didn't see anything in there. But I did see a locust the other day. So I got to keep my eye out for that, because locusts will devastate me. I'll have to adjust to that situation when it comes time. You see my turbine up there, my PMA is really kicking out, and it's jumping around in these wind gusts. I'm glad I've got those cables holding it down. All right, that's about it, everybody. I'm going to make this one a short one because the air is blowing into my mouth every time I move my lips, and it's making it hard to talk without clearing my throat. So we're going to head on down here and call it a day. G-Bear reminding you, please give me a thumbs up there, and if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. It's free, free, free! Yes, you too can be a subscriber to G-Bear's Off-Grid Ways, a homestead in the desert, at no charge. Just click the subscribe button, and when the little bell icon pops up, click on that so you're notified every time a new video is posted. If you don't want to be bothered by that, don't click the little bell icon. But then you're going to have to come back on your own to see if I posted anything new. That's all there is to it. G Bear signing off.